Every market cycle brings a moment when smaller companies, often ignored during volatile times, begin to attract serious attention. In 2025, that moment is here. While many investors focus on mega-cap tech or blue-chip names, some of the most significant opportunities often lie in stocks trading under $5. These companies may be early in their journey, but when fundamentals and catalysts align, they can deliver exponential growth. Let's examine 3 penny stocks that are positioned to benefit from powerful trends in technology, healthcare, and natural resources. Before we go, make sure you subscribe our channel. Lightwave Logic is at the forefront of a materials science breakthrough, electro-optic polymers. These are engineered materials that allow data to move faster and more efficiently than traditional silicon photonics. Why does this matter? As artificial intelligence models expand and cloud infrastructure scales up, the challenge is no longer just computing power, it's how quickly massive volumes of data can travel across networks. Lightwave's polymers could provide the solution by enabling higher speed, lower power optical communications. A key development in 2025 was the addition of Dr. Sundar Ramamurthy to the company's advisory board. His expertise in semiconductors and commercialization signals that Lightwave is preparing to move beyond the lab and toward broader market adoption. Financially, the company is still operating at a loss, with Q2 showing a net loss of $5.67 million. However, this represents an improvement compared to the previous year, showing tighter expense control. For a company at this stage, progress is measured by technological milestones and partnerships rather than profits. If Lightwave succeeds in securing licensing deals with major cloud or telecom providers, it could shift from a speculative penny stock to a vital player in the digital economy. Precigen represents the cutting edge of biotechnology, with a focus on gene and cell therapy platforms. Unlike traditional biotech firms that rely on 1 or 2 experimental drugs, Precigen has built multiple proprietary systems, UltraCAR-T, Octobiotics, and Adenovirus, designed to tackle cancer, rare diseases, and immune disorders more effectively. Its biggest milestone this year was the FDA approval of Pabsomioz, the first and only therapy for recurrent respiratory papillomatosis. Beyond addressing a rabid serious condition, this approval validates Precigen's scientific platform and demonstrates its ability to move therapies from concept to market. The financial picture is improving. In Q2, Precigen cut its net loss from nearly $59 million a year ago to $26.6 million, while revenues showed modest growth. Although the company continues to burn cash, this trajectory suggests a transition from being research-heavy to becoming revenue-generating. Looking ahead, the focus will be on the commercial rollout of Pabsomioz and the FDA's priority review of PGEN 2012, a potential follow-up therapy. Success in either could rapidly scale Precigen's presence in the biotech space. With biotech stocks, volatility is expected, but when progress aligns with regulatory wins, the upside can be significant. Avino Silver and Amp Gold Mines is a resource producer operating in Durango, Mexico, with a portfolio centered on silver, gold, and copper. What sets Avino apart is both its operational momentum and its timing in the commodity cycle. In 2025, Avino acquired 100% ownership of the La Preciosa project, eliminating royalty and payment obligations. This move secures long-term profitability by giving the company full control of one of its most valuable assets. The financial results are impressive. Q2 revenue reached $21.8 million, up 47% year-over-year. Gross profit came in at $10.2 million with a margin of 45%, while net income totaled $2.9 million. The company also ended the quarter with $37.3 million in cash, reflecting healthy liquidity. Operationally, production gains across all 3 metals, 5% higher silver, 17% higher gold, and 12% higher copper, paired with a 7% reduction in all-in sustaining costs, position Avino to benefit from rising metal prices. With silver demand increasing from both investment demand and industrial use cases like solar panels and electric vehicles, Avino offers investors dual exposure to precious metals and clean energy growth. Lightwave Logic, Precigen, and Avino represent 3 very different industries: digital infrastructure, biotechnology, and natural resources, but they share one common trait: each operates at the intersection of innovation and structural demand. Lightwave aims to solve the data bottleneck in a digital-first world. Precigen is advancing therapies that could redefine how we treat complex diseases. Avino is capitalizing on the renewed importance of silver and gold in both financial and industrial systems. Together, these companies highlight why selective penny stock investing remains compelling in 2025. While risks are inherent, the potential rewards are tied not to short-term hype but to genuine advances in technology, medicine, and resource production.